Um, cool. I recorded a word a day earlier today. However, I don't think it was well executed. I do not believe that it was very well worded. So we're gonna do this now. Even though it's later in the day, I was debating just missing today. However, I do want to get something out today and be better at disciplining myself to consistently upload. So my apologies for being this late on a word of the day. However, I will be making a bigger effort in terms of being more early now. Now it's less about doing everything every day and more about being more timely and on a schedule. I think today's was more so, it was scheduled early enough, however, just not articulated well enough. And I don't want to give very lackluster content. I'd rather give you no content than half-baked content. So yeah, anyways, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. It is currently, excuse me. It is currently Monday, July 3rd, 2023. Right now it is 10:36 p.m. I'm getting ready to go to sleep soon. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I still got a hat on because my hair is a mess. And I don't think you guys need to see that to confirm that it's a mess or not, but just know that it's a mess. Cool. Second second off, also I still got a cough, so I might be coughing throughout this. My apologies if it sounds not good. Yeah, just bear with me, please. Second off, if your day is just starting, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of your day, I hope you are having a great day. And if you are coming towards the end of your day and it has not been so great, do something to make it great, because you still got time and you can still make a difference and a change. And guarantee that is not all the way bad. My apologies too about the fireworks, dude. Like, people just, what do you gain from that? You know what I mean? It's not even 4th of July yet. What do you gain from that? Point is, I'm gonna have to be speaking loud too. So please bear with the fireworks and my cough and just stick with me. I got you. Thank you. Today's word of the day is brought to you by me trying to live a better life. I mean, that's constantly something we always tell ourselves to do, but me actively thinking about how I can live a better life is just a more spiritually correct life. And this word of the day is going to be more geared towards just the concept behind that spiritual connection rather than the spiritual connection itself, because as I've brought up before, I don't want to push a religious narrative, if considering that not everyone has the same religious beliefs I do. So we're going to do our best to articulate this well and do this in a manner of getting the biggest point out there. And essentially what today's word of the day is: love is always the answer. Now, that seems a very, I'm a pacifist, or just a, almost, too, like a very passive way to think. However, the more you look at it, the more correct it kind of sounds, or just the more it's analyzed, the better it is understood. And allowing me to explain that, it's almost like love is always the answer, and depending on the situation, where that love is going is how that answer is going to be made. The biggest example I can give right now is self-love. If you are put in a situation where you are debating whether you should continue to do something, if you should make a change, if you should develop, or just being better as a person, you must question yourself where that love is going to go, or where that love is necessary to go to answer that question. And more often than not, you will find out that the answer will be love towards yourself. If you wish to improve and be better, and wish to at least make a difference in your life for the better and for the greater good, you must question how much you truly love yourself and what that means to you. What does loving yourself mean? And how must you love yourself? How must you execute this solution to the problem through loving yourself? If you do love, seeing yourself succeed, then what do you have to do to succeed? If you truly do love yourself, what would you do to succeed? And self-love is a very complex thing in itself, because it's so easy to see how we can love others, but loving ourselves is something that is a very hard concept to even grasp, even understand, or just even get to in many cases. The best way I can at least articulate that in terms of loving yourself is treat yourself like your own best friend. How would you treat someone that is your best friend? How would you show love to your best friend? And that will give you the answer to how you should love yourself. Now, when we look at it in terms of the outside world, when we have a dilemma of an issue, a form of hatred, anger, any negative emotion, it is so natural to just kind of stay with that emotion and associate it with people or situations. However, that will not develop us. That will not allow us to be better. That will not allow us to be more understanding in this world. And that is not what we need in this world. We need more understanding people. We need more understanding of each other and even ourselves. And that is where love is going to be the answer in that same sense too. You must be able to love others and love that life is going to test you. You must be able to show love to people or just situations and try your best to be understanding even when you feel the most vexed. Because at the end of the day, you will always be more victorious in terms of development, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I'm not saying allow yourself to be trampled over. I'm not saying allow yourself to be vexed constantly and continue to put effort into things that aren't doing good for you. What I'm saying is show love to situations that you learn from. Show love to even the hardest situations, the most difficult situations. Show love to the grievances, because that is what makes us. That is what develops us as people, as just humanity in general. Just if we want to get anywhere, that is what is necessary. We must be able to love what we are doing, what we are going through. And I kind of said what we are doing, which isn't really related to what I'm saying right now, but that's also another part. Love is always going to be the answer. If you are struggling finding your passion, if you are struggling finding what you will most enjoy doing, if you are struggling understanding where you want to see yourself in your future, you must ask yourself, what do you love doing? What do you love experiencing? What do you most love being? Where do you most love being at? That is what I mean by love is always the answer. It's not about like a sappy, almost hippie sounding quote. Or not even quote or word of the day. It's more so just looking at it as where that love is going. That is what I mean by love is always the answer. When you have a question, you must find out where that love is going and how that love is affecting you as a person and just developing you towards where you want to be in life. If you truly do want to be anywhere, you must understand where that love is going, where that love is coming from, and how that love will affect you depending on what you do. And even then, going back to self-love, because I don't think I've emphasized that enough just because it's really big. If you are going through an issue of discipline, if you are going through an issue of not understanding where you should be, or if you are doing the right thing, or just even the dilemma of you're not doing the right thing, but continue to not do the right thing, you must ask yourself, how much do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough to stop doing the wrong things? Do you love the other people that are affected by it or love other situations enough to stop doing what you are doing? Or at least just stop doing what you're doing. And just to push it to another idea too, it's like, do you love the situation or yourself enough to make a change? And if it is true, the answer lies within love. So be able to understand where your love comes from, what you define love as. You must be able to first understand love. What you feel is love. We're not always going to have the right answer. In many cases, love is a very, very, very complex thing in itself. However, excuse me. However, even if it's our minimal understanding of love, we must take that understanding and see how it applies to ourselves, others, and just everything we're going through in this life. And more often than not, you'll find the answer. So take time to let that soak in, understand that, accept that, live by that, and just be the best you can be today. Do your best. And if you somehow are watching this at night when I just uploaded this, I thank you and I appreciate you. If you need to revisit this video, please do. That's what they're here. Every video is there for a reason. I don't just delete them randomly. Everything is there. So that is also up to you. But that's all I really got for you guys today. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I thank you guys. Every single one of you guys that have watched all the way up to this point. If you believe, first off, any support is greatly appreciated. Liking the video, commenting on the video, sharing with others. If you believe that someone will take something from this video, I got a call. I had a cough. If you believe anyone will take something from this video, please share it with them and give them the inspiration, that light, that love. That's the best way I can describe it. And just continue to do your best. If you're not doing your best, try to do your best. Love yourself enough to do your best and be the best you can be. and try your best and continue to love yourself and love others. Show love and have love in your heart. Energy goes where energy flows. That'll be another word of the day too. But yeah, anyways, I'm about to cough again, so I'm gonna end this video, right? All right, AD's out.